Swadharma is from three angles, out of which two angles I told yesterday. One angle, which is a very gross angle, is what society has given me, how they define me, how they see me. Everybody is given some kind of identity by the society, by the family. That is what is that identity which people around have given me, because that will decide what is my action and what I should not do. What is not my action also will be decided by the society. So very gross, because I am a father, therefore I am supposed to do that. Because I am a mother, therefore I am supposed to. General code of conduct, I think, for all over the world is general, that if mother is there, she should do like that. Father is there, they should do like that. But this is very gross, as I said. Which is little subtler is the Varna Ashram Vyavastha, which I talked about yesterday in detail. Varna and Ashram is there. Everybody is born. God has chosen some place for him, parent for him, some work for him, because of his Varna, Karma, Guna and Karma. Varna Ashram, especially the Varna is based on Guna and Karma. Chatur Varna Maya Srishtam, Guna Karma Vibhagashaha. So, Guna and Karma. Now these two we saw. Today we will see another angle. You revise it and you think about it whether it is valid or not. Unless you are very clear about the Swadharma, you will be always in a confusion at what I should have done, what I should not have done. Third one is a subtler way of seeing Swadharma. Because if you see Varna, so Varna is one Brahman, Varna is there. So depending on my samskar, on my karma, I was born in a Brahman, Varna or Kshatriya dharma, whatever is there. And some karma were automatically allotted to me. Okay, accepted. So, there was a outside system, they asked me to do this. Kshatriya is there, he is asked to do this. Vaishya is there, he is asked to do this. When I think the Annaprashan is done of the Kshatriya, even one spoon of wine is also put in the child's mouth. Kshatriya is different thing. And Annaprashan or some ceremony is there. And around him, bow, arrow, this is kept here. So he holds that. If a Brahmin house is around him, Shastra is kept there. Vaishya is there, around him some kind of money-oriented things are kept. So from the childhood only, outer environment of the family is such that he is oriented towards that kind of thinking and action. If king is there, he would take his prince in the administrative matters in early days. Many kings in India were there when their father died. The young boy was 12-year-old. Akbar was 12-year-old, 11-year-old. But they were Kshatriyas, so therefore they were groomed like that. Rani Lakshmi Bai was, when she was killed, I think she was in her teens only. 19 or 18-year-old. She must be married earlier also. Razia, there was one lady, queen called Razia, she was also young. So from the childhood only there is a family, there is a society which tries to groom you. But why he was born in that particular family? Because he had himself had a samskar which needed to satisfy from that family only. If he had a puja samskar, he should be born in a family where puja is done. If he had a samskar of fighting and Rajogun is there, the family should have Rajogun. So Varna and Ashram are another way to find out what is the Swadharma of a person. The one word yesterday you heard, Swabhavikat, that means he has some innate nature also. Swabhav is a typical thing. If the person see this intelligent arrangement of the God, everybody has a certain Swabhav, some nature he has. In that nature, one part is that which has Vasana, which needs a different treatment. 4 categories I divided the Swabhav. One Vasanatmak Swabhav, other Karmatmak Swabhav, third is Jnanatmak Swabhav, fourth is Tyagatmak Swabhav. So because of Vasana Swabhav, outer system should be there. Bhog Vasana, it wants to satisfy Bhog Vasana. But outer Varna and Ashram will tell how much Bhog can you do, and is it possible if you can do without Bhog and get out of the Bhog also. It is possible that a person may have lesser Vasana and therefore his mind doesn't demand Bhog, so he can get out. I told you Swadharma is a system, is a mold through which if you put your action, your routine, the mind becomes more purer and more quieter and calmer. Swadharma is a kind of medicine, you can say, a mold where I put all my actions, all my attitude so that I become more purer and fit for the highest. So this choosing the family, choosing the particular ashram, all this is meant so that I can purify much of my inner impurities. So automatically the karma is such, bhog is such, tyag is such. You must have heard like Brihaspati's son was Kach. If you remember, he was born in Brihaspati's family only. Similarly, if any Rishi Kul is there, so he will be born in the Rishi Kul only. So this was another way of deciding what is my Varna and Ashram. I'll go to the third way, which is little subtler. If you see one Brahmin or you see Kshatri 4-1, there can be millions of people in that particular class. So you can't say that millions of people have same Swadharma. Third and a subtler form of Swadharma is, one has to find out which action and which bhog gives me impression-free mind. How much I experience the pressure of the mind by doing an action and not doing a certain action. If by doing a certain action or by speaking in a certain way or by thinking in a certain way, I get more disturbed, then it is simple meaning is that Swadharma is not mine. Maybe that must not be disturbing earlier, but now I am disturbed by doing a certain action. That means it is my Vasana about that has lessened now. When Bhog Vasana is less, then enjoyment about that disturbs a lot. When Bhog Vasana is more, enjoyment of that Bhog Vasana does not disturb the person so much. So, it is a very subjective criteria which bhog disturbs me. Similarly, which karma done to which level satisfies me and after that it doesn't satisfy me. Your Swadharma, all your Swadharma cannot be told by others and by Varna Vyavastha also. You have to have a very subtle and subjective mind to track and trace what happened to you after you did this action or you did not do this action. Certain actions if you don't do, you will feel more disturbed by not doing certain actions. In your routine, you have kept A, B, C, D. And supporting certain actions, your mind has evolved that it wants. And supposing you skip it because of your laziness or because of some other reason. So the next day when you will get up, so you will carry the load of not doing that action. And you will drag it. So one corner of the mind will be unhappy and you will be living the whole day. So the unhappy mind it will search the chance to get angry on someone. Then supposing second day also did not do that action. Third day you will have more of unhappiness. Very subtle. You won't know it, but you will find that I am not happy. That means there is a certain action which the mind is demanding and I had avoided it. Maybe it was not demanding 3 years back or 2 years back or 5 years back, but now its demand has increased of that action. Similarly, there can be a certain attitude towards certain person. You had a certain attitude, but after some time that attitude what you had, that you are dissatisfied your own attitude. This again will tell that to maintain such an attitude was not your Swadharma. These are personal things which only you can trace it out. Similarly, there can be certain intention which I did not have while working. You will not know that I did not have good intention or I didn't have very good intention. But if you, after the action, after 1 hour, 2 hours, when it has passed away, and supposing you keep on scanning your own mind, you will find that today I was not happy while doing such an action. I was not that. What was the reason for that? Reason for somewhere my bhav dosh came, my intention was not very best or the best of the intention I missed. I could have put a better intention with this action. So at the intention level, at the karma level, at the nivritti level, sometimes somewhere I need to have more seclusion. Sometimes I need to do something more. Sometimes I need to have put more better intention. Sometimes I need to do more austerity. Sometimes puja was required. Something was required. There are certain knobs in your mind and which starts displaying when that is not done properly. And a person lives a dissatisfied life from inside. This is a subtler. Outer level it may appear that what he was supposed to do, he has done that. And from the very outside level also you will think that whatever was supposed to do, I completed all my chores or daily jobs, whatever is there. But inside you will feel that somewhere there are a lot of loose ends at my mental level. One who is not able to identify it, then he will be not a person who will be very quiet. Our sources of quietness are not satsang only. Satsang is for 1 hour, 2 hours. Because Shanti is an overall effect of a certain emotions towards certain things, certain person. Peace or quietness is the end result. You can't create the peace unless there is a cause of peace. So this also will tell what is your Swadharma. When Dhruji was going to the forest after her mother told that go, her stepmother told that you have to be born from me to sit in the lap of the king. And then she told you do Aradhana of Lord and then come back and take birth. So like the snake which had been trammed, Dhruji went to his mother, original mother. And then she said the one part of her is still right. One part of what your stepmother said holds good and you do Aradhana. And if you go, Bhagavad, it says he went on and on the way he met Naradji. So Naradji said, "Bhai, what is the matter?" He said, "This is the matter." He said, "Dhruv, yaar, you are 4-year-old. Huh? 4-year-old, what man upmans a small child has? You तो इतने serious हो रहे हो भाई तुम तो इसमें. Why you are getting so serious?" So he tried to explain. And ultimately he told about Atma also. He said, see, from the Atma angle, there is no man of man. Dhruv said, Maharishi Narad, Devarshi Narad, what you are saying is good. But I have a strong Kshatriya Swabhav. Ugra Kshatriya Swabhav. My Swabhav is that unless I get a place, it won't be quiet. This, you may explain, I may hear talks also, but problem is that I am so hurt from inside. I am so humiliated from inside. Unless I get back my place, my heart will never be quiet. And then Naradji says, "Oh, Kshatriya Swabhava." ये सबका अपना अपना स्वभाव होता है. You know, when a Kshatriya loses his prestige for a moment, he is very, very hurt. Acha, Vaishya person is there. Supposing anybody is businessman, for him his prestige is not that big issue. For him to be very sad, he should lose some money. उसकी जान चली जाती है. उसका अपमान कर दो. If you go to the business houses and you say to the cloth person, "Kya, what kind of cloth person, what kind of cloth you gave last time? You did not do a well job." He will say, sorry. He will not feel that hurt. He will feel, but not that hurt, because in his mind is there, I lose a customer today. If I also react to him, I will lose 10,000, and he's a good customer. He will quiet. ये बड़ा अजीब सा सिस्टम है. What will hurt you? If Brahmin is there, if money goes, no problem. If self-control he loses, he is very sad. Brahmin means one who has very sattvic mind. Supposing he become licentious, or he missed his puja, or he missed his jap today. Oh, he won't be that much suffering. He won't be that happy. Kshatriya and Vaishya may lose their puja part, they can, I'll cover up, this is my puja. They can, but this Brahman Buddhi won't be if his knowledge is, if he doesn't get proper knowledge, if he had not heard scripture, if he has not read something good, because his sattvic goods demand are different. He will be poor, he will live a very simple life. But if he gets angry, then he will be disturbed. Why I got angry today? His very swabhav has become very different now. Because his sensitivity has been very high. Acha, if you go to Shudra is there. Shudra, very lowest class of person. 10 times he is scolded in a day. It's fine. Hey, go and do this. Wipe this. You know, they are afraid of working. If you give a work, you have to do one more room. Me, today. You can scold them. That is not a problem. They'll throw the money, they'll drink and they'll spoil the whole money. So everybody has a different sensitivity. The first Swadharma is different for everyone. Same Vidur when he was insulted by Duryodhan, that this son of a maid servant, what word they used? They said he eats from us and he praises Pandava, something like that. Even after hearing such a harsh word, he was not angry. Because he had a Brahmin Buddhi. Such a bad words he heard. Imagine if Dhruv had heard this word. कई लोग बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पाते. Some people can't tolerate words. I understand this Kshatriya Buddhi is there. जल जाते हैं अंदर से. They get burnt in and out. And some can tolerate because they think, अरे भाई चलो ये होता ही रहता है. Let us focus on something higher. It is a part of living. So person should be very attentive to live a swadharmic life. If a swadharma is not there, he will be accumulating inside guilt, and heap of guilt will be in his mind. I always say conscious, right conscious is the softest pillow where you can keep your head. And certain action, while doing, you may be justifying it, you said, but after 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day, 2 days, you feel, oh my God, what is this I did? Maybe same action you had done few years back, you won't be that much upset. And certain action you were not doing, you are fine. But not doing those actions now creates a disturbance in your heart. So it's a very, very inner core. Swadharma is a very deeper word. From the outside society level, Swadharma, then Varnashram level, and then inner conscious level, bhav level. Only you will know that this has created a pain in me. This has created, I am hurt by my own actions today. Today I did something which has hurt me badly. Today I thought like that, and itself I got very hurt. Why I thought like that? Why I could, how I could think, how can I think like this? ऐसा हो जाता है. And when a person gets very evolved, supposing he has saints, etc., then you hear, Kaun kutil khal kami mosan. He says, who can be more crooked and lusty than me? You know why? Little of disturbance that they get very, 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 very upset about themselves. Little of wrong thoughts make them very upset. You know, in Tulsi Ramayana comes in Sundarkand. Nanyas prahara ragupati hridaya smadiye satyam vadami bhavan ankilantaratma bhaktim preksha ragupungo nirbharam me kamadi dosharitam kurmanasam cha. First line he says, other than you I have no desire. Nanyas prahara ragupati hridaya smadiye. Last line he says, please take my calm growth out of my mind. इति वदत तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु कामादि खल दल गंजनम. That means little, बोलते ना, take calm क्रोध etc. out of my mind. अब their swadharma is so subtler that little calm क्रोध would have disturbed them a lot. Here is where a seeker, if he is not alert, he will be unhappy slowly. Slowly he will slip into a natural unhappy seeker. Unhappy sadhu he will become. Not that he is not doing, who is doing any sin. Externally he is fine. He is not doing any gross sin. But inner swadharma he has not done, which he has failed to recognize that. And inner swadharma is more difficult than outer swadharma.